So everybody, I just want to thank all the new subscribers and thought we'd show the daily today. So this is a 2014 Dodge Charger SE. It has a Canadian government pursuit package on it. The car was used by the Canadian government, came to the States through Michigan, and now I have it. So let's go over a little bit. It was completely bone stock when I got it. I've done a lot of modifications to this car. So the government in Canada, this engine is the 3.6 liter Pentastar V6, and so these motors in Canada would have been 305 horsepower. These cars, the base SE cars, are 292 horsepower. With my current setup, I'm probably running somewhere in the neighborhood between 325 and 350 horsepower at the crank. I've never had the car dyno tuned, so I have no idea what it's actually making. But go around it. So it's like I said, I've done a ton of mods to this car, so I guess we'll just start here. I painted these wheels. These were the wheels that came on the car. I put these aftermarket slotted rotors on it, and it has power stop brake pads. I put the Punisher center caps on it, and those look like they need to be touched up. Actually, I put the Hot Wheels badge on it because I collect Hot Wheels. I also put these SRT6 badges on it just to be funny. The car did have the blacked out windows when I got it because, like I said, it was a government car. I got thin blue line decal here. This is a homage to the General Lee. Just a nice touch, I thought. Same here with the Punisher cap, and then I got these bullet valve stems. On the back, I tinted the taillights. Well, it's starting to wear off, so I need to do it again. But I added this service police badge. It's actually a Ford part. This Pursuit badge here is actually from another Canadian car, the Pontiac Pursuit, which is called the Pontiac G5 here in the States. It's basically a Chevy Cobalt. I'll show you pretty much the only government thing in this car when we get to the interior, because I don't think it was used as a police cruiser. I think it was used as like a, it's sort of like a detective model, or like a Secret Service type of vehicle, because it's not, it don't really have like, you know, spots for radios or anything. But yep, same with the Punisher here. These Hankook Energy tires, I had these put on about 2 years ago, I think. But anyways, I used to have a push bumper that I had installed, but I had gotten to a deer. I hit a deer on the way home from work one night, so I ended up having to replace all this stuff, and I just didn't get a new push bumper. But I do got the Punisher license plate on the front there, and then all the stickers you see here are stuff that this car uses. So as far as the engine goes, you can see I painted the valve covers, the intakes, and the water crossover pipe and everything red, and the strut caps as well, and everything else, well, there's the blue pieces. And then so this strut bar here came from Petty Garage. Those are standard blue streak coils. I painted them blue around the edges. The lower intake is for a 2018 Chrysler Pacifica because they bore them out a little bit more and they're a little smoother. So the air is a little smoother on the intake on those. It's like an upgraded intake. I bored out the upper intake. It has a throttle body spacer. It has an 80mm throttle body on it. Can't really show you without pulling the cover off. These cars do not come with a transmission dipstick. So I put this B&M transmission dipstick in here. This is a JLT 3.0 oil catch can. And we got the Air Raid air intake. And it has true dual 40 Flowmaster series dual exhaust on it. Sounds pretty good for a 6-cylinder. These cars do not have, or these engines rather, do not have intake manifolds. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but the head just dumps right into the catalytic converter, and that's it. There's no exhaust manifold on these engines. And also I use a K&N oil filter in this car. And yeah, that's about it under the hood. Let's yeah, this thing got crinkled in that accident, but I'm having trouble finding a replacement filter for one of these kits, so this is still in pretty decent shape. So I'm just going to use it till it gets dirty, and then I'll replace it with a similar sized filter. Alright, inside the car, it needs to be cleaned, but I put these Dodge seat covers on. This time of year they get really hot. I put this nice burlwood looking steering wheel cover on here. The shifter knob is the Mopar T-handle shifter knob. Now, the only really thing other than the paperwork that shows this car is a government vehicle is right there. It says certified under the 160. And that's about it in here. It's a pretty basic car. Has all the amenities you need for a 2014 base model. People think it's a lot fancier than it is, but it's not. Also, soon to be hooked up, I have a thing called a 9-drive. It's a throttle controller, and basically it takes, what it does is you hook it up on your gas pedal in these, and it takes away the lag out of the throttle response. Also, used to have a taser hooked up into this car. It's called Taser by Z Automotive, and it's like a programmer. And I'd take that out because it was killing the battery, but basically it opened up all the Mopar sports pages, sport mode and everything on this car. So that was pretty cool. There is some holes down here from something. I don't know what they had hooked up down here, a radio or something. But yeah, that's the Charger. You know, I wanted to show it to a lot of the new people. You can go back and watch some of the older videos that I did of it, but yep, that's basically it. I'll let you guys hear it. Something else I do with my cars, I put the Charger RT pedals in it, and the key fob here. I always put a little Hot Wheel car on the keys. I got one for the Citation as well. And I'll start it up. You guys can hear it. I don't know if the camera's going to do it justice. It really does sound good for a V6. So, go back, and so like I said, it's true duals. I just got them in the factory exhaust ports there. Not really tips, they're kind of attached to the bumper, but it's a true dual exhaust. So I'll try to see if I can show you. I had to buy a special heat shield because the V6 only has a muffler on the passenger side, and but there you go. True duals. Yeah, it's a 2014 model. It's got a ton of miles on it. I got it cheaper because of the miles, but still paid quite a lot of money for it. $173,000 on a 2014. So yeah, it runs good. It's good. It's a cool car. I love it. But that's it. I just wanted to make a little video of the Charger for the new folks. It's really hot in here. This black interior just soaks up the heat. I'm glad for the tinted windows though, I'll tell you what. Oh, and I had to hold the hood up with this stick because these little shock things here, those are actually brand new. But I messed up when I ordered my hood, and I ordered a steel hood by mistake, and this car had a aluminum hood on it, so those little shocks can't hold up the steel hood. So I just took an old broom handle, spray painted it black, and put all these stickers all over it so it wouldn't look so weird. But alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll get back to the citation shortly. I just wanted to show off the Charger a little bit. Does have a few other things I forgot about, but you know, it is what it is. Like, those are smoked out, and there's a couple other things but cosmetically done to it. But yeah, that's it. So everybody have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.